the first paranormal investigation, they thought they saw shadows here and on the roof. But we've had an eyewitness come out from the cabin, and she told me about it. That she was so shocked, she saw a man in black standing right here, looking up into that window, and so it scared her because there, it looked like a person, all in black. And so that was that was 2019, 2020 when that was happening. This is our turtle enclosure and desert tortoise. And so I think there he is. But this is where they heard a man one night in the investigation go, "Shh, be quiet." So someone's here telling them to be quiet, which I thought was interesting. Oh, another place that is really big is actually in the cabin. There was a family in there that was staying, and the door opened, and it was in the morning. It was around 7 a.m. on a Sunday. The door opened, and there was a little boy standing there just staring at them. And he was about 7 years old. He had sandy blonde hair. They described his outfit, and there's only so much room in that cabin. So there was a bunch of people in there sleeping, and so pretty much everybody saw this little boy. And the person that was in the room said, "You need to leave and go find your family." And the boy just backed up, and the door shut, and they left. But there was no boy here. I got a call like, what was this boy doing there? And I'm like, there was no boy out there at 7 a.m. on Sunday morning. We know that the gates are locked. We know that there's no children here. So a little ghost boy was visiting them in the cabin. Mine was in February, and we had just gotten back from Sedona, and it was again the weekend, like a weekend of our anniversary. And this was after the Dead Files, just a couple of months. And we came back, and we started arguing as soon as we started going down that dirt road, or around that time we were having trouble in the car. And so by the time I got here, everything was the fish aquarium. The people looking at our fish aquarium and taking care of our animals, the fish aquarium was just fine that morning. And it's always been fine, but the fish, when we got there, it was black water, and all my angelfish were dead in black water. And it was that night, there was a storm happening, and I went, and everybody was getting their stuff ready, getting everything set back, after our trip. And I saw someone from the bedroom door to that door, and the light was, clear. The light was there, and on the outside I saw someone standing there in like black, all black, and I thought it was my son Tristan, because he was always wearing black. It was cold, and I thought he had a hoodie on, and I'm just like telling him that go ahead, open the door, it's open. And he stood there. So I thought, it must be locked. And so I'm walking up, and I go to that door handle, and I have my head down. I turned the door, and I opened the door, and the person had been there the whole time, like with a hoodie, and they were vanished. They were gone. Right here. The next day, my little dog, Lulu, became very ill, and we had to rush her to the vet, and she died.